the beautiful plants, the beautiful vista.
Hey Biscuits, I hope you enjoyed my full tour of our plantings. I gotta say, I probably started my seedlings a little early if I'm being honest, and I probably should have waited a little bit because I feel like they're getting a little leggy, and I don't know, I have a fan on them now to just give them some light airflow and keep everything growing, but I'm gonna have to repot them. So I'm definitely gonna have to build a big hoop house for them to get them out earlier than I normally would, because those puppies want out, they do. But you know, it's taught me this year, this has been a wonderful thing to do also. I've used the seedling plantings as really wonderful kind of emotional support sunflower seeds for my son because he has little plants to take care of, and then also homeschool facts about the whole sprouting process and germination rates, and like it's all sorts of fun math and earth sciences that he's been learning. And that's a really nice way, I think, to take homesteading and kind of spread it out across the family. Like my toddler enjoys playing in the dirt. She loves gently learning to pet the seed flowers and the sprouts and the bean poles that are starting to sprout up. You know, my son can do a little bit more advanced with his things, and it helps with his emotional regulation. And for me, you know, it helps me grow food and flowers for the flower stand, so that we have, you know, delicious, yummy sustenance all year long, hopefully. One of my goals this year for the homestead is to grow all, well, let's say like 85% of our vegetables, because we're kind of creatures of habit anyway, if I'm being honest. I haven't sprouted any broccoli this year because I haven't had good luck with broccoli in the past, so I think that's something I'm just gonna buy. But like, if I can grow all of our own chard and kale and spinach this year, if I can get all our carrots in and our potatoes, I just really want to try to be not crazily self-sufficient where I like, you know, build myself a stone hut and disappear into the woods. I just want to feel like I have more of a grasp of the connection of where our food is coming from. You know, there was a big recall on strawberries from like Trader Joe's and Costco, frozen berries, and there's just so many food recalls every year, you know, that I really want to get a grasp on where my food is coming from and what I can do within reason without burning myself out, without stressing about it. Like, I don't have a cow, I'm gonna go buy my milk, you know. I'm probably not gonna get all the wheat planted for all my own bread this year, although that's my goal for 1 year. I just want to try it. I want to see what that's like, mainly because I want to see if folks in my circle that can't have gluten can have homegrown wheat that is more heritage brand. I'm very curious about that. But I really want to know like the chain of where my food is coming from, that I know it's healthy, I know it's nutritious, and I just want to have that food security so that, you know, even as a part-time digital nomad, if I want to go away for a month or 3 months in the winter, I know that I have a garage full of canned goods. I have a freezer full of frozen veg and fruit that I grew. I also planted 10 little raspberry starts this year, so we're gonna see how those produce. I don't know, we'll see. I miss our previous yard's gorgeous raspberries that were just starting to really produce because I'd planted them several years back. I was like, oh man. the trouble with moving is that you lose some of your plants. And I really want to play with that and see how it works. I'm curious, do you Biscuits have like one thing in particular that you would love to homestead, like home grow, home make? One of the things I really want to do is I want to do beekeeping. I want to do my own honey, and I've been researching it for the last like 6-9 months, I would say, maybe not quite a year. And I really like to do that because it immensely helps with my allergies, which helps me with asthma triggers so that I don't turn purple and have to take my rescue inhaler constantly. So I'm really looking at it as like a holistic take on our family life. Like, what are things that we love to eat that are going to bring us joy, that are manageable as a mom that works full time, takes care of 2 kids full time, takes care of the home, tries to make most food from scratch as much as I can. And I'm really trying to find that balance. Like, I'm not trying to be a super crunchy off-grid mama. That's just not where we are in life. But we do want to grow our own food. Eventually maybe grow our own meat birds, we're thinking about maybe. And really play with like how delicious food is, how great it is for the kids to know where their food comes from, and all of these skills. You know, I think it's a powerful thing to do. Okay, biscuits, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bop over to Patreon because this month, self-care, fabulousness, burlesque goofiness, all the physical self-care you could want, emotional capacity opened right up, because we are gonna make our inner beings be delightful. We're gonna meet our inner beings. We're gonna listen to that guidance. We're gonna float on down the Patreon road of fun, because we have fun on there. That's like the funnest little corner of social media. Is I purposely make Patreon really fun, a little saucy, and one of those things where you're watching something going, oh, this is entertaining, and then boom, the idea hits you, and oh, you can't unthink it, and you're like, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna make me happier. Okay, biscuits, I'll see you in the next one.